Team, make a little adjustment like that. There it is. I think that's the shot. That's the shot, right? That's the shot. Hey, Stream Team. Hello, Stream Team. We are talking about the source of your power because you are very powerful. Despite what society would have you believe, you're really powerful. Okay? You are the product of, dozens upon dozens, perhaps hundreds, maybe even thousands of iterations of human. Okay? Your ancestors, they survived and you are here. So you're a survivor. You're made of some magical stuff, okay? You have power. How do you harness it? Well, I would say the number one thing you have to do is tap into the things that make you unique, the things that are uniquely you, the things that make you different from everyone else. Now, in a society that tries to get everyone to conform, it's easy to lose sight of your very special talents and gifts. But I'm here to tell you, if you get really clear on what those are and you carve out a lane based on those, you're gonna win. And you're gonna win in a way that is unique to you. And I think that's gonna be the most fulfilling for you. That's what we're talking about tonight. And before I get all the way into it, I'm gonna put my key information and pin it into the chat as I do. That's part of my little nightly live stream protocol. And I think we're in the I'm in night number 300, and I'm gonna guess, because I haven't done an official count in a while, I'm gonna guess that I'm at night number 316 in a row. That would be my guess. And last night was an all-time high as far as attendance. I think we had at one point 280 something people in the stream. So that was a poppin' night for the stream. So things are trending upwards. And I love that because I love creating a place where people can come every night for discussion. And, we're getting more and more countries. I'm now up to 70 countries. I'm trying to think which country came in. Oh, Gambia became country number 70. I haven't checked. Qatar was here last night. And I think Qatar was here maybe a few months ago, but I have to check the official list. If Qatar wasn't here, then I might be at 71 countries. But you see where this is going, right? My vision of having this wonderful, positive, international chat stream where everyone can come and talk about all kinds of topics on a nightly basis and vibe with each other is coming true. We got it, y'all. We got a poppin' little thing going on over here. So get into it. Grape Charade. I'm back at it, Grape Charade. How have you been? And I hope you press that like button, Grape Charade. Grape Charade, were you here last night? Did you see how rockin' the stream got? I was kind of on a rant. Sometimes my rants attract a crowd. So last night was a ranty night and it went over very well. Let's hope for more of that energy. Let's hope, I'm hoping for big things like that again. Although there is something nice when the stream is intimate and there's just a few of us and it's cozy. There's something nice about a cozy stream, but I'm not gonna lie. I loved looking up and seeing 280 people in here. It was kind of thrilling. I think over 5,000 views on that one last night. But as far as at one time, the largest, I think at one time there was 280, but then the views I think currently the views are in the 5,000s right now. A little bit of positivity, me, stand next to each other, hold hands, and let's say how we love. Yes, good morning, Krill. Rush is in the building. Yes, it was a great night in the stream last night, Krill. It got crazy. At one point, Krill, I had almost 300 people here. I know that sounds hilarious because here we are having our little intimate conversation, but it was really kind of thrilling. I think things are trending upward because 2 nights before that, I think I got up to it was 60 or 70 people in the stream and the views were 1,600. And then it was a really quiet night. And then last night, like I said, almost 300 people and 5,000 views. So things are trending up. And I haven't even started my major shorts campaign. So that bodes well. So I'm excited for us. But really this topic is really, it's on my mind because it's close to my heart. Hey, what's up, King 6? Okay, that last name of yours is dangerous. I feel like I'm, makes me blush. King 6. All right, sir. That name is walking a line. Thank you, Grape Charade. I sure will. Grape Charade, King, SEX, and anyone else who feels so inclined, I would love a like button press. It really helps out with the algo. Yeah, okay, I'm putting in the time. No one can say that I wasn't dedicated. I've been consistent, okay? YouTube made me crawl over hot coals, all right? I mean, this is like night number 300 something in a row. So it's not like it's been a walk in the park. I've been very steady with it, although I enjoy it. So I think that's why it's just felt like fun. Judah Hiron, you want me to do some jumping jacks? Okay, Judah, that might be able to be arranged. Let's see some super chats if you want some jumping jacks, because as I always say, you have to pay the cost to be the boss. If you want to boss me around, dictate my actions, puppeteer me, then you got to pay me, baby. So get into those super chats, get into the super thanks, get into the super stickers. That's how you get your jumping jacks. And actually, thank you for reminding me. I was just about to pin my donation gateway information to the stream, so I will go ahead and do that, and then we will circle back to the main topic of the stream, which is about tapping into your own uniqueness and not surrendering it, not letting society reduce you down to just some little conformed little bot. Don't become a bot. Don't just conform mercilessly to society. Hold on to your uniqueness. Hold on to your originality. Hold on to your unique way of seeing everything. That's going to be the source of your power. That's where it's at. We're going to talk about that. Yes, Johnster, you should have been here last night, Johnster. Someone like you, who's like an OG of my stream, who's like a old head who used to be here back in the early days, Johnster, you will be interested to know, Johnster, I had almost 300 people in here last night. I got like 5,000 views last night. It was a crazy night, and then I had another very record-breaking night before that. So all I can say is things are trending up. Okay, this might be these quiet nights may be becoming a thing of the past. I sure hope. So you gotta get comfortable with super chat, and I would suggest everyone make their name green so it stands out. And what does that mean? When your name is green, it means you're a channel member, and so I will see your name in the stream, and I will give. Know to like be alerted that you are there amongst the hordes. King 6. Depends. It's all subjective. Depends who am I submitting to. I don't know. When it comes to capitalism, I'm currently submitting to capitalism, which is why if you want to be asking me those intimate style questions and asking me to do jumping jacks, you're gonna need to pay me. I'm a capitalist right now. I'm submitting to capitalism. As you should too, King. Get into it. Crack open that wallet. I won't be a bot for money. I mean, I will be an AI robot girlfriend for advertising money. But that's about it. I won't sell my soul, and I certainly won't surrender my uniqueness. No, not at all. My skull. That's an interesting compliment, Nacho Daddy. And you get credit for that name. The Nacho and Daddy together. Okay, I see you've got a sense of humor, sir, and I appreciate it. What? Sir, currently all I'm surrendering to are those dead presidents on the bills. That's all I'm surrendering to. And maybe some Bitcoin. That's about it. So speak the language of commerce. Talk that talk to me, King. Real, not about the money. Okay, well, Johnster, it's still real. And money is real. And it was always about prosperity and abundance. It's not so much about money itself, because money is kind of meaningless in a way. Money is just a proxy for power and the ability to actualize the things you want in life. So when I'm asking for money, what I'm really asking for is the ability to be creative in all the ways I want to be creative. And some of those ways are limited by, resources. So the more resources I have, the more creative I can be with the stream. And I know you've got some content you want to see from me, Johnster, and it takes, lighting and money to get there, but I'm going to get there. I am determined to just be a creative force here on this platform, and I need to be funded to do that. So that's all the money is for. It's about furnishing more creativity. I get it, Johnster. I mean, it's still about community more than anything else, which is why I'm here talking about how important it is to be uniquely you and to never surrender your own perspective, because I feel like Your perspective is the key to your power, and it's the key to your success. So I'm here encouraging everyone to hold on to the things that make you uniquely you, and to hone in on your own perspective, and to basically be the weirdo you want to be. Don't be discouraged if no one else gets it. That thing that no one else gets about you is probably going to be the key to your success. Money is energy, also just a tool. Stop letting it consume your life. It does not consume my life at all. If it consumed my life would look very different. But I am on a social media platform right now, and my channel is monetized. So in a sense, this is commerce that's happening. I mean, it's community as well. It's community and commerce happening simultaneously. But I never lose sight of the part that's most important. I've been doing this for over 300 nights in a row. And I would say the first, 200 and, I don't know, 50 were not monetized at all. And, nothing's changed. I still feel the exact same way about it. And it's not more or less enjoyable for me, whether there's money behind it or not. Oh, just in general? Okay, got you. Got you, Dwayne. Aw, thank you, Johnster. Okay, I'm gonna circle back to doing my original content, but I started live streaming because it was the only thing I could do to be consistent. And so that's been the mainstay of the channel. But now that I've got my consistency game down and I did all of the milestones of the channel, like getting the merch shop, and also get into my merch shop. My merch is fashion, not merch. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out, okay? It's cool clothes. It's just cool clothes. And getting the channel monetized, all those things are sort of like the milestones. Now I'm ready to get super, super creative. How's it going tonight? It's going really well, carburetors and coffee. You see, it's a quiet night now. Tonight is a quiet night compared to last night was like complete mayhem, and I loved it, but tonight is more quiet. And tonight I'm talking about your individuality, the things that make you you. There's so much pressure to conform in every single way, from the way that your appearance is to, the path of your life. That's the one that gets me, is all the ways society tries to put everyone on the exact same life path, so that we all have these boxes we have to take. Okay, there's school, and then there's a partner, and then there's a marriage, and then there's a certain number of kids, and then there's looking after, whatever, these other milestones of the house, and maybe the second house, and the boat, and the car, and then, it's time for look after your parents, and then, grandkids. I mean, it's like everything is mapped out. So much so that people start to feel inadequate or out of sorts if they're not exactly conforming to these milestones that society set up. And as someone who's single and child-free, I'm over here waving my oddball flag proudly and telling you that it's not like some dark and scary, negative, wrong turn if you're not completely subscribing to the societal script. Quite the contrary. When I look at people who are on that script path, who just march right along those milestones, I do not feel any feeling of regret or envy or anything like that. I really am always reassured and encouraged and feeling pretty fabulous about the fact that I went my own way and I'm doing what I want to do on my own terms, and I'm not really concerned about this false set of targets that society is saying we need to hit. Well, we can still relax now, Johnster. It's still relaxing. It's still pretty quiet in the stream. This is still pretty cozy compared to last night. This is downright cozy. And we're still one-on-one chatting, so nothing's going to change. No matter how many other people are here, I'm still gonna have an individual private conversation with each and every person. I don't ever conduct my stream like it's some, auditorium. I speak to each person individually as though we were having a private conversation with each other. And I think that is the key to the success of the stream, because I genuinely feel like I'm having a dialogue with a lot of people. I feel like I'm having multiple individual conversations. And that's what I find so thrilling about it, is being able to talk to people all over the world simultaneously. It's really fun. And that's why I've been able to do it for over 300 nights in a row, and why I probably won't stop. It's kind of addicting. There's a rush, because you're able to get all these different people's perspectives, because we're all so unique and different. And it's always intriguing to me how much I'm able to glean, even though I'm the only audio happening and you guys are just chatting. I still am able to get so much about each person just from a few characters on the screen. And that's amazing to me, that You all have the same alphabet or certain, you know, limitations in the characters you can use, but so much personality comes through everyone's little blips and burbs of conversation. So there's something really magical about it. Your new unique 718. Well, welcome to the tribe, sir. Okay, the like button is looking a little anemic. I hate to be that girl. I hate to be that one, but I don't care about like button presses, but the algo does. And I have to protect the interest of this beautiful baby channel. So now I gotta hit you up for the like button presses. Hopefully at some point this is gonna become automatic. Like you get your notification, you come on in and get your seat, you push the like button, and then we vibe. That's the protocol. Like that's how it's supposed to work. I hate it when I have to like be that girl and be like, can I get a like button press? But I actually have to do that and be like, can I please get a like button press? Because the algo cares, and so I must care. Jeffrey Huggins, what's up, Jeffrey? All the declarations of love, Jeffrey. Okay. Talk like me. Why would you want that, Angel? Your ex is unique and special just the way she or he is, and you want that person to be uniquely them, not like someone else. Yes, stream team. I'm doing well. Were you here last night, Justin? I feel like I saw your name in the crowd. I feel like I saw your name, Justin. I'm feeling some type of way. Like I'm having my little celebratory moment about last night because in the moment, I wasn't really celebrating, but now I kind of am. Anyone who's new here, welcome to the stream. And also, please consider pressing the like button. It really helps support this beautiful baby channel. So like, pump it up, pump the like button. And I have to say, like, I have to get like kind of like seductive with the request for the like button. Last night when I said, you know, please press the like button or impregnate the like button or do that thing to the like button, then people started pressing it. So whatever it takes, like if I have to like, you know, be all like that way to get you to press the like button, just let me know. Just let me know what it's gonna take, because I need those likes. Thank you. Wait, who's saying something here? Let me scroll back up. Fred! Oh my God, Fred. Okay, this is an aside. Good night, Johnster. Good to see you. Fred, oh my God, Fred, you should have been here last night. I had, at one point, almost 300 people in the stream, Fred. I got 5,000 views on last night's stream and I had almost 300 people here. It was crazy. Things have been trending up. Yeah. Now this feels mellow. Okay, let's see. Carburetors and coffee. Here's what happened to me. Never wanted to get married, never wanted children, got married, have 3 children, and absolutely love it. So glad I did it. Just my stream. Okay. Carburetors and coffee. I'm so happy for you and I'm so glad. For some people, the like traditional life path with those milestones, those check marks of like marriage, then this kids, then this house, then this car, oh, a boat, oh, a summer house, oh, our parents, oh, the grandkids. Like some people just tick all the boxes and follow the script and it works out beautifully for them. And if that's you, I'm happy for you and high five. However, I don't think that's everyone. And I think it might be the minority of people that's going to work out for or that will find that fulfilling. But if that's you, then that's great. But if it's not you, that's okay too. And I'm speaking to the people who I think are the majority where that's not really not it. And I'm also just encouraging people, maybe that is your desired and correct path, but take the opportunity to actually consider something different. Take the opportunity to let life show you what you're supposed to be doing instead of just assuming the script the society put forth and just marching along to it. That's all I'm saying. What a homie? What are you saying, Jay? What's a homie? As far as I know, a homie is like someone who lives in your neighborhood, like neighbor style, like we're in the neighborhood together. So Jay, I don't think you know my location. Why are you calling me a homie? Explain yourself. Rwanda? Really? Okay. I might be at 71 countries for sure because I don't think Rwanda has been here. Oh my God. Bayagain Olivier? Is that how you say your name? Bayagain. Bayagain came in here with Rwanda. I think I'm up to 71 countries, you guys. Holy crap. Justin, not impregnate. Yeah, whatever it takes, Justin. We need them to get the like button pressed. And that seems to work. If I say, could you please impregnate my like button? People will press it. But if I just say, will you please support my channel? They won't. That's how you men are. You make me go there. If I want anything out of you men, I have to frame it in some way where you're getting to like conquer or like inseminate something. That's the language you speak. I'm not judging, I'm just making use of the way your brains work. Hey, Fred. Yeah, you gotta check it out, Fred. You gotta go look at last night's. Last night's was cuckoo. It was crazy. The chat stream was on fire. Let's collaboration. I had Brielle just like was like a ninja, just swatting trolls right and left. It was fun. Covers, you're in the minority. Okay. Oh, you think so? Well, I think things are shifting. I think you're right. I think things are shifting. And so the shifting that's happening is that more and more people are choosing, to take the road less traveled. And so the road less traveled is becoming the main highway. And a lot of it's economically driven. A lot of people can't afford to even contemplate the idea of having children because of the cost of it, or because they work so much or they live such isolated lives that being able to find a partner that's going to have a positive and meaningful relationship with them feels completely not possible. So some of it's economically driven, but I think if there's any good part to that is that it's allowing people to take a moment and say, hey, wait a minute, let me think about other options. Let me just let the whole future be wide open. Let's take some risk. Let's just see how it goes. Let me carve my own path. And I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Homie is a friend. Okay, got you, carburetors and coffee. Well, in that case, I'll accept it. Willie Cece's got stars in his eyes. I meant to say honey, but okay, got you. Thank you, Durkee. Durkee, if that's how you're feeling, could I get a like button press, please and thank you? Queenstown, New Zealand. Really? Is this a hillbilly American accent? No, Jay, far from it. I won't even embarrass myself by trying to attempt a hillbilly accent. All I can tell you is that I'm from the northeastern part of the United States, and hillbilly is more like southern, rural, and I'm northern, urban, so the opposite end of the spectrum from hillbilly. Also, that phrase hillbilly is definitely associated with Caucasian people, not melanated people, so definitely not that. But very amusing that someone from New Zealand thinks someone like me would fall into the hillbilly category. It's kind of hilarious. John M, hey! Dirky Dirk. Dirk, why is the like button is not increasing by 1? I'm getting double the compliments and not a single like button pressed out of you, sir. Dirky, I do not have Snap. But what I do have, I have YouTube private videos. I have YouTube memberships. So if you want to see some of my private YouTube video content, that's all bikini content. It's thong bikini content here on YouTube. A little spicy, but still quite wholesome. You can check that out. Get into my channel memberships, Durkee. After you hit the like button, please. Yeah, we don't date outside. Who doesn't date outside? Who's we, King? And I certainly do. I do not limit myself to any color or any ethnicity. I'm judging people by their character and the way they treat me and what they can provide. That's how it works over here. Okay, BNWO. Well, all I can tell you is if you like what you're seeing, can I get a like button press? Like, what are we doing? All these people and that few likes, it's not really acceptable. We need to like rectify that. And BNWO, I do have channel memberships and I'm all about monetizing thirst like yours. So if you got an extra $9.99 lying around, the cost of like a grande latte, if you got that lying around, you should probably get into my channel memberships here on YouTube where you can see some of my private videos, all of which are bikini clad. Yeah, so check those out. Okay, well, King SEKZ, you can say that, and if that's how you feel, I can respect it, but I'm all up for you choosing whatever you want, and I certainly understand that there are women of every color, of every ethnicity and nationality that are beautiful and alluring, and I get that, so to each his own. Okay, yes, you got my Northeastern Ryan carburetors and coffee. Say what again, Jay? Any more than bikini pics or anything? Colin Smedley, no, but they're videos, they're bikini videos. So, they're live and in motion and they're thong bikini and like, They're very aesthetically pleasing and they're designed to appeal to the male gaze in a way that I can still feel comfortable about and not be embarrassed in front of my grandma. So all I'm going to tell you is they're hot, and no one who's ever purchased my memberships has regretted it. They've all been like, oh my God, love, love, love. And I upload new content each week. You heard the word bikini. Get on in there. They're fun. I would date a white girl. No one was gonna get mad at you, King. I mean, at least I don't care. I think each person should choose to see whoever they want, not based on color, but based on, you know, their connection with the person and whatever's going on between the two of them. It's no one else's business. So I don't judge. You can do whatever you like. But just be prepared for the consequences and try and be wise and discerning in the choices that you make. Edgar, your name is ringing bells, Edgar. Refresh my memory. B and WO, you are walking a thin line, sir, because I love having new people here, but I do require that men be gentlemen. We can be flirty, we can have fun, but don't get vulgar. Don't get nasty, don't get vulgar. Be respectful, okay? Be respectful and you can stay. Yes, it is, Jay. You should get into it. Try it out for a month. It's only $9.99, and upon purchase, you immediately get access to the videos like tonight. My English is so fun, as opposed to what other type of English? Are you from another English speaking country like the UK or Australia where my English is different? Explain. What's a dude? What's a dude? Fat, oh wow. Okay, your name is so vulgar. So whatever you're saying, if whatever you're saying is anything like your name, I'm just gonna disregard you, FM. You're about to say only if you remember. Only if I remember what? I'm about to send you a pass, but only if you remember our convo yesterday. Yes, Edgar. Okay, wait. Refresh my memory and I will fill in the blanks, Edgar. I had about 40 conversations yesterday, but you're refreshing me. She's not. It was spicy. She don't look like Arthur. Hey, Arthur. Appreciate you. Love it. Can I call me? Yes, I sure can. Artie Farty. Arte. Parte. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, sir. It was spicy. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you, Fred. Okay, it was a spicy conversation. No, I was laughing how you said it's aesthetically pleasing to the male gaze. I grew up in Australia and New Zealand. Oh, I sound like you? Really? Interesting. I've definitely been, I've been told that not my accent, but something about my sentence structure makes people think I'm like either British or like a Nigerian American. I've never been compared to anyone Australian or from New Zealand, so that's interesting. That's a first for me. Oh wait, now I gotta get back to Edgar because Edgar's promising a big juicy super chat if I can recall our spicy conversation yesterday. I think, Edgar, were you the one that was talking to me about your potential misogyny? Is that ringing bells? Is that what we were talking about? We were talking about your your generosity and ability to provide relative to the amount of misogyny you had. Was that you, Edgar? Am I correct? Refresh my memory. Give me one more clue. I think I can get it. Anyone who's new here, thank you for being here, and please consider hitting that like button because it's a beautiful way to support this channel. I would really appreciate that. Please and thank you. Hola, Danny. Remember that? Okay, that wasn't you. Okay, Edgar, give me another better clue. Spicy. Spicy. Give me one more clue. I think I can get this, Edgar. I think so. And while Edgar's getting that clue, I'm circling back to the original topic of this stream, which is about our individuality and choosing our own path and also never fully conforming to what society wants from us. I mean, yes, you have to conform to some degree to like stay alive and pay your bills. We all get that. But beyond that, no need to conform further. And also, no need to physically conform or psychologically conform. Like you can play the role, but hold on to your perspective. And I think also hold on to your uniqueness in terms of your beauty and your everything about you outside of what's necessary to, keep the lights on. Is it okay if I simp? There's no such thing as simping. If you what these like cretins call simping is called being a gentleman. Unfortunately, the world has been turned upside down and backwards, and so the kind of men that use the word simp are men who have trauma from women. Maybe their mother was abusive. Maybe some young girl broke their heart when they were pubescent and sensitive, and now they hate women and they need to see women punished. Those are the kind of men that use the word simp. Oh, and one other kind of man uses simp: men who do not have resources, who have not been successful in the world, and so they don't have what it takes to provide for a woman. So when they see other men doing it, doing the thing that they can't do, be a provider, that's when they break out that tired, old, lame, loser word, simp. There's no such thing. Women should be honored and respected and treated well. Don't you want the women in your life, your mother, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, to be treated well, to be given respect? Women give birth to men, women raise men. Women deserve honor. And there's nothing wrong with showing that to a woman. And in fact, it makes you more masculine, way more sexy, and very, very desired by women. So the men who are trying to get you to follow that simp path, they're just trying to get you off of the path. Okay, they're gonna turn you into an incel. That's the incel lingo. Don't use it. Don't use it. It's not sexy. Okay, let's see. Who are into well, the line was the long mandible. The long mandible, you found one. No, I'm into men. It's not about color. I think you don't want a woman who's into any particular color. I think what you want is a woman who's going to be into your character. And that's the card I'm playing. I'm choosing based on the person's character, how they treat me, who they are as a person, not on the color of their skin or their ethnicity. And I think if we all did that with each other, we'd be way further along as a society. To put Cash App up. So thank you, Fred. I was just about to do that. Thank you, Fred. Good call, Fred. All right, so let me put this up. And I'm still waiting for Edgar to give me another clue. Were you just playing games? Were you just tugging on my heartstrings, Edgar? Were you just being a tease? Because I can be a tease too, Edgar. If we're gonna be teasing each other, Edgar, I can play that game too, and you won't like it. So I think you should not tease me. All right, let me get back. Let me get back. Oh, I have an echo. Let me stop the echo. And then now let me put this into the chat. This is a fun night. This is like a medium night. YouTube is such a crazy journey. I've had such a crazy experience here. Like after live streaming for so many nights consecutively, I've seen it all. I mean, I've seen like super busy streams. Now I've seen quiet ones, and this is like a medium. This is like just a chill stream. Oh, I just pinned my Cash App and PayPal there for you, Edgar, in case you don't want to, if you want to just give to me directly and you don't want to give YouTube a cut, Edgar, or any other big kahuna provider, the payment gateways are pinned. Thank you for the reminder, Fred. We grow most when we are in situations out of comfort zone. Conformity doesn't foster growth. Lobo. Okay, got you. Well, Lobo, well said and well put. And thank you for being in the stream. And consider giving me a like button press. Consider that. I know it's annoying to do, but for whatever reason, YouTube really cares about it. And so I encourage and ask for it. The long man, it was wrong that I think men should have a strong influence in raising young women. What do you mean? I don't know about that. You're going to have to explain that, the long manimal, because I kind of disagree with you. But before I fully disagree with you, I'll let you articulate your point a little more, and then I'll tell you why I think I probably have a dissenting view of it. My preference in regards to what, Edgar? Well, thank you, Oreo919. I appreciate you. Since you're feeling inspired visually, how about a like button press? I would appreciate that. Do you do content on the fan site? I don't. No, I do not. If you're talking about OF, no, I do not. I don't do that type of adult X-rated content. However, I do content that appeals to the male gaze, content that's a little bit more spicy, if that's what you're wanting. But it's wholesome spicy. Okay, I'm wholesome spicy. It's sexy, but like playful and wholesome sexy. So if you're into that, you can become one of my YouTube channel members. I have bikini beach content, like bikini beach workouts, bikini beach yoga, that sort of thing. It's a thong bikini, and there's 7 videos that are currently part of that little members only library, and I'm gonna be adding to it every week. If you wanna get into that, all you have to do is push the $ to the right of the chat box, hit memberships, and it's $9.99 to be in on the insider tier, and you'll get to see those videos. And you'll also get access to the Discord that I'm creating. That's gonna be like a place where I hold hangout rooms, so get into that. I feel like I need to try black women. What is that? Hire on me? You know, I think there's something a little, to be kind about it, I think there's something very ignorant about that statement, because each person is an individual. There's no monolithic black women for you to try out. Like, there's something about that that's just a bit foul and funky, that whole concept that you've got going. But I'm gonna be kind, I'm gonna coach you up, and I'm gonna tell you that obviously you have a curiosity, because I get that. Like, people who are visually different, you're gonna have a curiosity if you've never been with someone who has a particular look. Okay, I get that. But please understand that women within any ethnic group are vastly different from each other. So what your experience is over here with this particular African American or Asian or Latin or whatever other ethnicity is different from yours, whatever different ethnicity woman you deal with, she's going to be a unique individual. And you could deal with someone else of her same ethnicity and have a completely different experience. So please, making a vast swooping grouping like that, like as though if you've had one of them, you've had them all, is a very confused place to be. But I understand that you're having a curiosity because, you know, aesthetically speaking, you've never explored those type of features, and I get it. I get the intrigue. But just don't make the mistake of thinking, I want one from this pot and one from that pot, and once I've had one from that pot, I've experienced that pot. No, you've experienced that very particular woman, and she may not have anything in common with the other women who have her same, you know, ethnicity or demographics. That's what the title of this live stream is all about how we're each unique individuals. So no two black women are the same way no two white women are the same. Okay? Okay, let's see. Do you work on this at school? John M., I think it came naturally. I mean, I did study school and I went to university like so many other people, but I've always been just very verbally inclined. I think it's because I learned how to read at a very early age. I started reading at 3 years old. So I think that's probably why. I think it's just being an early reader. Somehow I had a love of words very early on. Let's see. I'm not black. I get that you're not black. I got that. I got that it's the difference. It's the contrast. I don't know, your name makes me think maybe you're Asian or maybe you're Middle Eastern. I don't know. But I get that the otherness is what you're drawn to. I understand that. There's a natural human curiosity about things that are different. Got it. I'm just encouraging you not to make the mistake of thinking that, you know, all Asian chicks are one, so I need one of those. No, whichever Asian girl you get, she's going to be her own unique experience. And it will not be some sort of like, and now I've had Asian girls. No, you've had that one particular woman. And you know, so I'm just trying to help you understand and see that, because you're commodifying an entire group of women and making them into, you know, a type, as though within that grouping, they're all the same. And that is a huge mistake, born of a lot of ignorance that I am trying to coach you up from. So there's that. La 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 la. I live in an plan. You are a cosmic entity or the physical manifestation. Oli, you're giving me way too much credit. I'm just a girl on here on a YouTube channel offering my perspective and my experience so that I can share and interact with other people. I really enjoy it. And I also want to foster a sense of community. I created the channel because I didn't have a place to have real conversations with people. And I wanted to talk to people from all over the world. And when I found out about the ability to live stream, I thought this is the way I could do it. And I've been doing it for over 300 nights in a row, and I'm not stopping because I really enjoy it. I get so much from talking to so many different people with so many viewpoints from so many parts of the world. Let's see what else is going on here. The biggest tip I've gotten, Edgar, on super chats, the biggest super chat was 50. Cash App and PayPal, I've gotten more, but on YouTube, the biggest super chat was 50. Yes, I love reading, or Oreo919. Dwight, what do you write on it, Dwight? You get intimidated. Well, if you're too intimidated to speak to a woman, yeah, that's a sign that you're not ready to deal with her. That's a sign that you have insecurities within yourself that you need to address before you're going to have, you know, the chutzpah, the riz, as they say now. Before you have to be confident, and you have to know yourself well. So it sounds like you have some inner work that you need to do before you are fully confident enough to actually come correct and, you know, try and court a woman, a melanated queen, as they say. You are half white, half Asian. Okay. Well, Harumi, I mean, it just sounds like you've got some maturing and some learning to do, but I'm sure if you do just that, there'll come a time when you're feeling confident and secure enough to step to the women that you're intrigued by. A great dating coach for Edgar, we're speaking the same language. I'm thinking of putting out a little ebook level up guide for men. Would you guys like that? What if I made it like, well, how much would I need to make it? I was gonna make it really inexpensive because I feel like it's like a public service. I was gonna make it like $3. You read it, and it's just like a little primer for men to just like break out of incel mindset and start on the road of becoming a productive, provider. Yes, I do consultant work for your mind. You can book one-on-one call with me, either a phone call or a Zoom call via my Stan Store. I can put my Stan Store link into the chat, and I will do that shortly. Oh, well, thank you, Dwight Wilkinson. Appreciate that. Let me, I'm going to put the link to my Stan Store. And Edgar, you're teasing me, Edgar. First, you're telling me you're going to give me some juicy stream donation. Then you're being like, well, how much is the biggest one you've ever gotten? As though you're about to top it. Edgar, come correct. Don't just dangle carrots, Edgar. Deliver. Okay, let's see. I'm putting my, let's see. Okay. I'm going to give you my book and audio call link. If anyone wants to book an audio call with me, I'm about to put that into the chat right now. And on that same Stan Store, you can also book a video call. So let me drop this into the stream right now for anyone who wants to book a call. Let me do it. Book an audio call. Bam. There it is. If you want to book an audio call, just follow that link. And then now I'm going to put the link to book a video call with me via Zoom if you're so inclined. Freddie, don't start the religious proselytizing. I appreciate good blessings and good tidings, but you know I don't do religions in the stream. I will not favor one religion over another, so let's not go there. Yeah, Edgar, yeah, the calls are one-on-one. If you book a call with me, it's one-on-one, and I'm doing summer rates right now, Edgar, so you could go ahead and book a call. You can just get into my stance or my calendar is available, and you choose your time, you enter your credit card information, and then you confirm it, and you will get, if it's a audio call, you leave your phone number, and I will call you at the appointed time. Or if it's a video call, you will get a Zoom link, and we will link up via Zoom at the appointed time. It's all automated and worth it. Quality time, quality one-on-one time. All right, so let's see. Let me get the video call link, and I will drop that for those who want it. Obviously, video calls are a little more pricey than the audio ones, but both are reasonable. And right now, I'm doing summer rates in October-ish. The prices will go back to full price. But right now we're at 50% for the summer rates. So this is the time to do it. Also, have you noticed how the stream is like, it's literally about to blow up? How I had like 300 people last night in here, it's about to blow up. So I'm just saying, get in now while the rates are affordable. Okay, well, Edgar, while you're contemplating which type of call you wanna do, don't let that stop you from making a cute little channel donation, because those cute little channel donations do what? They stimulate the algorithm to send more people to me and help my channel. They also, they shame other men. They see you providing and they're like, wow, I gotta step up and provide. Set the bar, Edgar. Well, thank you, Ron Minojlevic. Okay, Ron Minojlevic, where are you from? I'm guessing Eastern Europe with that VIC at the end of your name, but I would like to know. Yugoslavia, Serbia, where are you from, Ron Minojlevic? Now let's see what's going on here. Fabio's back. Fabio, you are in Angola, I remember. Welcome back, Angola. I'm saying Fabio and Angola at the same time. Welcome back, Fabio from Angola. What else is going on here? Are these video calls strictly professional? Are they also stimulating to the male? Okay. Well, Edgar, obviously, I mean, I'm gonna be cute. Like, I'm not gonna show up looking rough. I'm gonna show up being visually appealing, obviously. There's only one way to find out, Edgar. La 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 la. All right. I'm talking about individuality, and I'm glad I was on that subject because you saw that man earlier making some sweeping statement like he wants to date a particular, he wants to date a woman from a group as though anyone within that group is kind of like equivalent to the other, and nothing could be further from the truth. We are all so unique and so special, and I don't want any of us to lose sight of our specialness because our specialness is the key to, living the life we want and feeling fulfilled. I decided, what do I like to do most? I like live streaming. I like talking. People used to make fun of me and be like, you know what you're good at? You're good at talking. And they would say it to me as though it were an insult. Look at me now. Chatty Cathy over here with her live stream that had like 300 people in it. Chatty Cathy with her, monetized channel with her fabulous merch fashion shop. Okay? So take the thing that they're insulting you about that's uniquely you, like you're just good at talking, and turn it into a business. Turn it into a passion. Make it yours. Let's see. Really, Edgar? Edgar, I'm thrilled. Get on that. Yes, go Edgar, go. Return the slab or suffer my curse. Mel Sanchez, are you intoxicated? Did you hit your head and wander into the wrong stream? You're gonna have to either give us some context or, sober up elsewhere. Wagner Faria. Okay, Wagner. Aaron, what's up, Aaron? Good to have you back. Aaron, how about a like button press? For old time's sake. Let's do it. And Wagner, same to you. Zatira, what language are you putting into my stream? I appreciate the smooch of love. Appreciate that, but what language is that? Why, thank you. I appreciate an honorable compliment. Those are hard to come by. I get all kinds of lewd compliments. So I appreciate the just straightforward, gentlemanly, honorable compliment. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you. Zodiac Snipe, hello. You have a credit card? Mike, you can go ahead and give me a big, fat, juicy super chat. Do it, Mike. Do it. And while you're doing it, press the like button. Give me both. I want double the stuff, Mike. I want the like button press and the credit card swipe. Yeah, do it, Mike. Do it. Wagner, how are you? Giving me those heart eyes. Wagner, I appreciate the heart eyes, but did you also give the thumbs up press? Because that's essential. I need both. And there's been a lot of talk about gifting and purchasing, but I'm not really seeing the super chat total go up. What are we doing, people? You need to get some jewel gifts at the very least, and I would like some super chats and or super thanks. Let's get it popping. Let's show the algorithm that this is a revenue generating stream. Make it happen, make it happen. Yeah. Especially when I'm here tonight, I'm trying to be really, supportive and positive and encouraging because I want all of us to recognize that we are special and unique individuals, and we don't do ourselves justice when we just conform and remove the things that make us uniquely special from the picture. What iterations, Aaron? What exactly are you saying? Oh, what, me requesting? What do you mean? Mike, I'm still waiting. Mike, Edgar, what's going on? I don't think I've ever spent $175 an hour for anything in my life. Did you just buy a time, Edgar? Did you really, Edgar? Or are you just making me, or are you just, you bluffing? Did you really purchase, Edgar? I'll get an alert. I'll get an email if you actually purchased. When are we meeting, Edgar? Give me so I can, let me know. What time did you book? And are you booked under your name or under something else? Edgar's saying he booked one of my coaching calls, one of my Zoom coaching calls. If so, Edgar, we're gonna have fun. And what's your favorite color, Edgar? Mel Sanchez. You're welcome, Mel. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mel. That's how you do it around here. Yes, super chat time. There's no such thing. Scamming is when, I'm just removing your negativity, RTH. Scamming is when people don't get what they've asked for, or when people give and get nothing. Edgar's gonna get a lot. Edgar's gonna be very satisfied. Edgar and I are gonna connect with each other. I'm very good. You see how good I am at talking to you, and this is a one-sided conversation, and still you're enjoying it. You're getting something out of it. You feel in some way, you know, some way enticed, in some way entertained. And this is one way. I can't even hear your voice. And I'm talking to all kinds of people, not just you. But with Edgar, he and I are going to speak to each other one-on-one. I'm going to get to hear Edgar's voice. I'm going to get to hear the bass and timbre in Edgar's voice. I'm going to look into Edgar's eyes. I'm going to find out exactly what Edgar needs, and I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to encourage him. I'm going to be Edgar's cheerleader. I'm going to be his coach. When Edgar is done with the call with me, he's going to feel like he can conquer the world, and he can. I know that about him, and I know that about everyone. It's just a question of talking to the person that helps you see the conqueror inside yourself and bring it out. I'm going to bring out the conqueror in Edgar. He's going to want to talk to me every month, because after he talks to me, he's going to find himself being more successful in the world, making more money, getting more attention from women. I'm going to change Edgar's life. That's value. That's not scamming. Your favorite color is black? Okay. So do you want me to wear black, Edgar? Is that what you'd like? Easy undefined? Yes. Save your coins, easy. Save them. We Unlock Nation, we unlock. I got news for you, we unlock. The channel has crossed a barrier. I had 300 people in here last night, we unlock. 5,000 views in like 18 hours, we unlock. I done changed the game up in this stream. Now, YouTube is YouTube. I could literally have 5 people in the stream tomorrow again, so we don't know. But things are trending up, and I haven't even started my like mega shorts campaign. Okay, it's up, it's up. Well, thank you, sir. I love that. Is a divine compliment, Aaron. Aaron Awinloya. Aaron Awinloya, thank you. That is one of the best compliments I've ever received, sir. Thank you. Cole Thomas, I'd love to. Why don't you super chat me? Why don't you super chat, super sticker, Cash App or PayPal me enough money for me to be inspired to do just that? When I get happy, I start bouncing. So make me happy. Send an amount of money that makes me so jubilant and joyful that I start bouncing. That's how you do that, sir. Well, we'll see if it's worth it. I'll come back with a review. I have no worries, Edgar. I know you're going to be delighted with the experience. And you're going to get more than you think, because it's going to be working on both levels. Obviously, there's an aesthetic sensibility and there's a bit of tantalizing going on. And I get that as a man, you need that. Like, that's just something you need to make you feel some type of way. I get that, Edgar. But also, I'm going to be dealing with your mind. I'm going to be dealing with your psychology. I'm going to be making you feel amazing. It's going to be like a drug. I'm going to be your drug, Edgar. You're going to be addicted to talking to me. Yay! All right, let's see. Thank you, Lock Nation. The super chat only takes PayPal. I need to use credit card on your link. That's not true. Super chat, it goes through YouTube. So if you have a credit card linked to Google or linked to your YouTube channel, and if you're on an iPhone, you can just do it through the iPhone. Or if you're on laptop, you can do it through your laptop. If you don't have a credit card link to YouTube, you can use Cash App. You could use Cash App or PayPal. So get into one of those, or put that credit card that you have into Google, like into your YouTube Google account as a payment method, and you'll be able to super chat. Don't be limited. Don't use excuses. I have people in Turkey sending me super chats. I have people in India sending me super chats in rupees. You can get it done, sir. I'm not fooled by that. Okay, all black it is, Edgar. Okay, we can do red. You choose, Edgar, red or black. Oh, Miles, take your Bible thumping elsewhere. Miles, I don't do religious proselytizing in my stream, not because I don't respect your religion, or not because I'm not saying your deity isn't the deity, but there are so many different religions, and each one thinks their deity is the one that should be given primacy and should be, put up on top. I don't have time to give equal time to every single religion, so I choose to address no religion or no religious talk or no religious proselytizing in my stream. So start your own stream for your deity, where your deity can be properly celebrated and given his due. My stream is not the place. Okay. You want to talk? Well, you see that link. Here, let me give you that link again, There it is. Go ahead and book. Go ahead and book, And if a video call is out of your price range, you can book an audio call. An audio call is almost like half that price. So get into it. And I would suggest you do it now because come fall, come, mid to late fall, I'm going back to my regular rates. I'm on half price for summer right now. So get into it. Sounds like she's gonna take your soul and leave you. Mel Sanchez, he's gonna get more than he gives. Don't you get it? When a man interacts with, a woman who's tapped into divine feminine energy, his entire being gets a feeling of being rejuvenated and fueled, okay? He's gonna go into work the next day and feel like a tiger, okay? He's gonna ask for a raise, or he's gonna see a new way of doing something, or he's gonna figure something out. Don't you get it? He's on his path to prosperity. He's gonna have a feminine tigress in his corner, whispering in his ear, letting him know he can do anything he puts his mind to because I believe in him. Don't you get how this thing works? Women have all the power to make you feel the way you need to feel to conquer other men. Come on, guys. I got it. La, la, la. Thank you, Stephen Lopez. I'll take that compliment. Aaron, I don't know. I don't know. How does any of us get anything? We're all the product of so many different moments of happenstance, education, accident of birth, situations, tragedies, growth from all different places. I'm an amalgam of my entire life experience, as are you, sir. We're all very magical that way. Wait, what are you saying? She's got the gift again. Okay. Edgar, we're gonna have a blast, I assure you. I'm very entertaining because I can be a good listener. Right now you're seeing me as a talker, and I'm gonna talk to you, Edgar. But the most important part of being a good talker is being a good listener, is tapping into what the other person needs from you, or also being perceptive enough and intuitive and empathetic enough to recognize what the other person really needs, what's in their best interest, and being wholesome enough to actually want what's in their best interest. And I want what's in your best interest, Edgar. I do. I want that for everyone. It's crazy of me in this vicious society, but I don't know. I guess I'm just very altruistic or optimistic or still naive enough to actually want what's best for each person, including you, Edgar. We're gonna have a great time. Let's see. A shiny horse. Okay, and you sound like you are on narcotics. Enter the knowledge. I give all kinds of advice, Dwight. We can talk about any topic you want. We can talk about your career. We could talk about your dating life. We could talk about your past. We could talk about your future. We could talk about politics. We could talk about sports. It's your time. And during your time, we talk about anything you want to talk about. I'm there to support you and be the listener and cheerleader and empathetic friend that you always wish you had. I'm going to be the person for you during our time together that you always wish you had in your life. Someone who actually wants what's best for you, believes in you, supports you, and tells you the things that are going to motivate you to actualize on all your biggest dreams. Yes, Jose. I'm glad that you enjoy the content. I have no idea what the sloppy crazy is, so I don't know. Yes, we can, Aaron. I don't want to toot my own horn for the entire time, but we can talk about whatever you like. An audio chat, Dwight? I will put the audio chat link up into the Mike Wilson, appreciate you. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. I love that for us. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put the link to the audio call back in the stream. The audio call is much more affordable. It's really very affordable. So let me put that up. Let me put the audio call link up. Wait, where is that audio call? Gotta get that back in here. I love that people are gonna start booking. We love that. I love, let's have an uptick in the bookings. I'm best one-on-one. That's what you don't understand, because I'm usually talking to lots of people at once. And as much as I enjoy that, because it's super stimulating, because You know, I'm talking to people all over the world, and there's so many of you, and you're all so different, and you're all coming with different perspectives. So for me, it's a rush. However, when you're talking to someone one-on-one, it's really intimate, and it feels really cozy and special, and it feels like you're creating a bond. And in this culture where it's so hard to find someone to bond with, um, there's something magical about the one-on-one time. So I'm into that. There you go. That's how you book an audio call. How can our topics go, Nicole? Definitely going to be about dating and women. Want to know? I mean, we're going to play by ear, Edgar. I don't have any hard and fast rules. I believe in being, you know, really frank. So we can talk about any aspect of that you want to, but we're going to do it in a way that's by my rules. Like, I'm always very, what's the word? I'm always, you know, just very direct and honest, and I'm actually having the intellectual discussion. So it's going to be good. It's going to be stimulating in a way that probably it's going to be the kind of conversation I don't think you've ever had in your life, and I think you're going to love it. So we'll go. And I'd love to talk to you about dating women, about your status. I won't get into too much because I want to draw you out, and I don't want to draw you out in public, in this public forum, Edgar. So I'll just save it for our call. I'm so excited. Are we talking this week? Are we talking next week? When are we talking, Edgar? Did you already book, or you're still planning the date? I don't know. You know, it's a sub or not. You got the knowledge, but straight. What do you mean? The sub button is a low commitment level, easy undefined. I say you go for it. Take a risk, sir. If the sub button of YouTube is like too much a risk for you, you're like risk averse to the point of it being a handicap. You need to get over that. That's a no risk action. You better push that like button, sir. Let's see what's going on here. Oh wait. La la la, la la. And also, Mr. You're So Hot, if you're gonna compliment, I'm gonna ask for the like button press. I know, I just have to do it. I feel like a compliment should accompany a like button press and really also a super chat, but at least a like button press. So easy undefined. If you did not hit the like button already, get into it. Dwight said hi, hi. What's got you laughing, Edgar? What's got you laughing? I am delighted by the stream and by the turnout tonight. I feel like the game changed last night. Throw that like up. Thank you, N33K5. I appreciate you. Well, thank you, Avion Carter. I hope you hit that like button, Avion. I need that in my life. I need all the like button presses. Every single one. Press, press, press. Press it. Everything with you guys, I have to cajole it out of you. I have to like flirt any action out of you. Best water. What does that mean? Mr. Beat Them Guts. Oh, Mr. BDGU. You ought to be ashamed. That name of yours is vile, and you know it. You know that is not the man your mother tried to raise. The man your mother tried to raise would not want you naming yourself MBDGU. You know you need to change that name. I'm sure your mother's somewhere crying. You have been disappointing to her. Get it together, sir. My stream is where I try and get men to step up and become gentlemen. It's fine to be flirty. It's fine to be provocative. It's fine to even be sexual. We're adults. I get that. But there's a, refined way to do it. There's a way to do it that's actually more fun because you're not just being vulgar. Try it, sir. Try a little refinement. I'm dangerous? Well, I should hope so. One better be dangerous in this society or you're a goner. If you're not dangerous in this society, you're going to be roadkill. It's important to be dangerous. Be kind, but be dangerous. Yes. Like its likeness? What does that mean, Ryan? N33K5. They're disappointing to you? Okay. The audacity. Right? I know. That name. What would your grandma think of that name, sir? Come on. I know the ladies in your family are just tisk tisking if they had any idea that you were on the internet sporting that name. Thank you, Dwight. I certainly will. I'm going to be going soon, guys. Now, Edgar, have you just been completely pulling my leg? I don't think Edgar booked. I think he was just talk. I hope you actually booked, Edgar. If you did, we're going to have a blast. And anyone who's even considering it, get into one of the audio calls. The audio calls are a great little starter price. They're not that expensive. We can chat. We'll chat for a half an hour. We'll bond. And you'll be like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to a video call next. So get into it, guys. Get into it. And also, if that's too much of a commitment for you, for $9.99, you could at least become a member of my channel. And when you become a member of my channel, you get access to all my Thong Bikini Beach live streams. So go ahead and do that. And what happens also when you become a member, your name turns green in the stream. And things are starting to get really crowded around here. So if your name is green, you will get my attention first. I will see that you are a member, that you are a provider, that you help keep the lights on in the stream. And so I will give my attention right to you. As the scroll, moves faster and faster, the green names will stand out more prominently. So make sure yours is green. And on that note, I think I'm going to peace out, guys. Edgar, I'm looking forward to it. If you have not booked yet, Edgar, go book, okay? We've got business to discuss. Yeah. All right, I will see you guys next time. Ryan, you really want me to tell you all my private business? If you want to have that conversation, Ryan, book a call or incentivize me with a, super chat, or after the chat ends, incentivize me with a super thanks, Ryan. See you next time, guys. Good night, Stream Team.